Hi everyone, I am Jiten Singh from Sanskar Global School, and today we are going to study the fourth chapter of that First Flight Class 10th Amanda, written by poetess Robin Klein. Poetess Robin Klein, what she wanted to convey the message that parents should not be always thus just checked and always inquired their wards and children. In this way, means there should be a limit. Means a limit should be there. We should not always inquire and ask for do's and don'ts. And in this way, the parents spoil their children because they fed up with their instruction. So we should not just a lot of instruction to give their children. In this way, they stop doing her creativity, innovation. So in this way, they fed up and they started to imagine herself in that another way. Amanda, she was a school-going girl. Her mother was doing the same. What? Start with that. She started to instruct her here in this way. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your soldiers, Amanda. Means she was instructing her. Only sit proper. Means what she was instructing that don't bite your nails. It is not a proper way. And after that, hunch. Hunch means bend down. Bend down means in a lazy way. You just bend down your shoulders at the time of studying. She was instructing her. And she was getting fed up. This is why. And stop that slouching. Slouching means sit. Stand in a lazy way, in downwards direction. Slouching means sit and stood in a lazy way, in a down direction, and sit up straight. What she instructed that? Don't bite your nails, Amanda. And after that, sit in a proper way. Don't just bend your shoulders. And after that, what she instructed her that? Sit in a good manner. Sit in a good manner. So that's why what she did that she became fed up, and she just created another word for herself. What she started to do that? What she started to think herself that there is a languid immorality. What she was thinking that herself? Languid. Languid means lazy, but in here sense is a languid means motionless. Means the ocean is a emerald. Means it is a green color. The ocean is a green color, and there was no movement in that. It should be peace in that ocean. What she was thinking that the ocean was, there was no movement in that ocean, and where the soul means only inhabitant means this is the dweller. Dweller means she is the only dweller. Stay is me. There was nobody. She was alone. Why she was thinking that herself alone there? Because if anyone is there, he started to instruct her. So that's why she was thinking herself alone in that ocean. And what she was thinking herself? A mermaid. A mermaid means a fish. His head of that woman, and that below that waist, it is like a fish tail. So what she was thinking herself as a maid, and drift means she was moving. Blissfully means enjoyfully. She started to enjoy after that moving in that peace ocean, and she was thinking herself emerald. Means in this parenthesis, what she started to create herself that she started to create herself as her own world. There was nobody to instruct her, as her mother always just instruct her, and she fed up with that. And she started to create another imagination. This was the first instruction, and this is the second instruction. She is the school-going girl. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? What she asked that? Again she started to interrupt her that. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy? Tidy means clean your room. And Amanda, and after that I thought I told you to clean your shoes. These are the instructions again given by her mother. Whether you just finish your homework or not, she was asking. And after that, whether she cleaned her room or not, whether she just polished her shoes or not. So in this way, she just fed up just her child, Amanda. And Amanda was get rid of that instructions. That's why she again started to create another imagination. What she started to think herself as an orphan. This is a negative way. She started to think. Orphan means whose parents died. Means if parent will be not there, so nobody was there to instruct her. I am an orphan and roaming. Roaming means wandering, moving here and there aimlessly, roaming the street. What she was thinking that she was thinking herself as an orphan and she was walking freely in that street. Nobody was there to instruct her whom she just fed up for that. And what she was doing in that street, I patterned soft dust with my hust. Hust means silent, bare feet. Means she has not a shoes. Without shoes, what she was doing, she just make her feet dirty, making design on that soft dust. Means whether she is talking about that, whether you clean your shoes or not, and in this way, what she was thinking that she has a bare feet. She has not a shoes. She has not a shoes. Without shoes, she was just walking in that street, and she made her feet dirty by designing on the soft dust with her silent feet. The silence is golden. There is a metaphor. There is a comparison. Silence is gold, and the freedom is free. What she thinking that she just want two things: silence, and the second one is a freedom. Both are very important for her. Because why she wants silence? Because each and every time her mother started to give her the just instruction, do this, don't this. So that's why she fed up. She want the silence, and the second one, what she want that freedom. Freedom is sweet for herself. She want freedom. Nobody was there to always just captivate her in that house. And after that, this is third time when her mother instructed, don't eat chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne. Now her mother started to just captivate that we should not eat chocolate, because the chocolate is what? This is the habit of that children. They always means you cannot just keep away from that chocolate. But here, don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne. Acne is a pimple. And Amanda, and will you please look at me when I am speaking to you? Means it shows that she was fed up with her direction. That's why she was unable to make a eye contact with her mother. That's why there is written, will you please look at me when I am speaking to you? Means she was just become angry. Because of that, lots of instruction given by her mother. First, second, third, and this is the fourth one. That's why she was unable to maintain eye contact with her mother. And again she created another. What she was thinking that I am a Rapunzel. There is the Rapunzel. Rapunzel was a fairy tale of German, that a folk tale. There was a Rapunzel was a princess and a witch. She has captivated Rapunzel on a big tower, long tower, where only the one way to contact with Rapunzel is to, as soon as when she just hang out her hair, long hair, down there on that tower. So the witch just reached on that tower. What she was thinking herself that I am a Rapunzel and I have not a care. Why she was not care in that tower? Nobody was able to reach there. It was very hard to reach in that big tower. So I am a Rapunzel and I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil. Tranquil means peace. Tranquil means peace. And a rare. Why there is a rare? That because there was a peace, because there was nobody except Rapunzel. Only one person was there, Rapunzel, and the only way to contact with Rapunzel was her hair. As soon as she just hang down her hair below that tower, so anybody can reach on there. So what she said that I will certainly never let down my bride. What she said that why I am not here that she will never ever let down her hair. So nobody is there, nobody can make contact with that Rapunzel. So that she said that I am. Again, her mother started to sulking her. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. She was sulking, she became angry. Sulking means angry. What she become? She become angry because of that lots of instructions. She fed up with that, she become angry. And you are always so moody, upset. Anyone can be upset if you just started to giving her that direction, do and don'ts. So anyone can be upset. And instead of her that, the mother asking that, you are always so moody. Moody means upset. And So that's why stop sulking that. So this is the what is the message of that poem is that we should not always give direction and instruction of our children, because it is a wrong way. Sometimes it is a good, 10% it is good, but 90% it is wrong. That we should always give them freedom. Let them time to time give them instruction, not otherwise they will become aimless. They started to think in another way, and this is very bad for the behavior of the child. So this is your fourth chapter, and next we will meet in another video. Thank you.